Hello everyone, welcome back to Gent Watches, and today we're going to be continuing with The Devil is a Part-Timer. This will be episode 4. So, last time we had an episode that I adored because it was an episode where Chi and Mao went out on a date together. And Mao was mostly, from what we know, doing it because it's going to give him information about what's going on with these earthquakes and stuff. But Chi is head over heels for Mao. And I hope I'm saying Mao right, because look, I'm pretty decent at, I'm slightly better than the average non-Japanese speaker at Japanese pronunciation, I would say. But when it's like Mao, like how is it even spelled? Is it M-A-O-U, like in Romaji? I think it's M-A-O-U. So Mao. Yeah, so Mao is pretty close. So forgive me for names like that are tough for me sometimes when there's so many vowels close together. So yeah, we had Chi going on the date last time, and she was so happy, and then Amelia showed up and was trying to ruin the date, essentially, and he wasn't really doing anything, but she stood up for herself. It was so good, it was great, and then at the end, the entire shopping mall collapsed, and Mao transformed into the devil. I tried to say demon and evil, or devil, into the demon version of himself, the actual form of Satan. So we're gonna get into this episode. Maybe we're picking up right where we left off. I'm very excited. Let's see what happens in The Devil is a Part-Timer, episode 4. The hero experiences human warmth. There are no casualties. Damn. He would say that even if it wasn't good. You took a bite out of one of those. Amelia, you took a bite out of one. You can't just put it back in the basket and give it to someone. Oh my god. Did something happen to her father? Did he die from the war? Oh no. Okay, he's still alive. What does this mean? Oh, this is where they're gonna train her to be the hero. An angel's child. Oh. She's so young to have this responsibility. Why can't you? Oh. Oh god. Oh my god. Okay, so Lucifer is the one who did it. We haven't met Lucifer yet, I don't think. And now you're in front of him. In front of the devil himself. Gee. Ichi Sasaki. Oh. Oh, so her dad's a cop? So cute. Oh. Interesting. That's true, but what, are you gonna change your covers? Oh, I love her. I love her friend. It's so cute. I have a theory that I'll talk about after the episode. She's such a good friend. Oh my god. The people in this show are just so kind. Ignore the dog barking, please. Oh my god, why? Leave us alone. An earthquake then. Damn, look at all this Amelia backstory we're getting. Oh! Apt metaphor to use here. Oh, that's related a lot to what she's struggling with. Man, the amount they're gonna have to talk to police all the time. They've had like 3 run-ins with the police so far. He's taken. You're in a hot bath. That's what it is. The human heart. I wonder if human bodies have, well, bodies from this world have different things making them up, so it's making them feel different. 1,000 yen? I mean, it's not that impressive, but all right. Oh my god. Cute that he heard her shoes and went to warn her. Poor Amelia. She keeps trying to look, you know, cool and composed, but then he always has to take care of her. It's hard to do it to yourself. Act like it. You're evil, so be evil. It's tearing her world apart. Well, more accurately, it was Lucifer, but I understand what you're saying. Well, we think it was Lucifer. Sorry, I guess. Huh. Oh, gee. No, it's okay. Don't get the wrong idea. Don't let her leave! Ouchie, ow, grab her. Oh my god, this character. I was hoping we would never see this character again, but I knew we would. What are you doing here? Okay. What? Okay, there's a lot of lore going on. Wow. Ooh, who are these? Those characters look cool. I wonder if they're gonna change when they arrive in the real world. Oh. What? Don't put her in danger. Whoa! Is this Lucifer? I don't know. Surpass the ruler of the demons. Who is it? No, it's not obvious. Tell me. It is Lucifer! Whoa! Okay, I think I should use this opportunity at the very start of the discussion to talk about what my theory was. I'm actually less confident in my theory now, having ended the episode, but I think it's good, even if my theory is so wildly off, it's good to just get it out on the table and then move on, just so that you know I'm thinking about this sort of stuff, because that's kind of what reaction videos are all about, right? You actually want to see my thought process on the episodes. I shouldn't have to keep stuff hidden. So if it's completely wrong, I mean, I don't 100% believe in it, but I just want to put the possibility out there. The possibility that Aochiel is behind some of this, at least. Because the thing is, from what it's come down to, like we are pretty sure that at this point Satan or Mao has in some way grown or is just different to what you'd expect the devil to be, because he is a very kind person who's helping a lot of people out. And he seems to be doing it quite selflessly. He's not looking for any sort of reward. He doesn't seem to be manipulating people. And I think Aochiel, like, isn't 100% on board with that. But he's just sort of following the chain of command. But Aochiel still seems like he's like evil at heart, you know? He still wants to definitely take over the world. He doesn't like the idea of just helping people willy-nilly, you know? I mean, mostly he doesn't like the idea of helping Amelia, because Amelia is their mortal enemy. But it just made me think, like last episode, Amelia and I haven't seen the last episode since, you know, since I uploaded the video, so I can't remember exactly. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I can't remember exactly how it went, but from what I remember, Amelia and Aochiel, split up, and Aochiel was like just standing behind the corner while Amelia went inside, and then they were having the big fight, and then everything started to collapse, and so so where was I going with this? Oh yeah, so since we weren't seeing, like, Aochiel wasn't with them really, and he was just sort of like, oh, I'm so sorry, I wasn't able to help, oh, I'm so ashamed that I wasn't able to help you. Like, it would sort of make sense if the person who has been trying to take out Amelia and Mao at once would be him. And there would be a couple of theories for why that would be. One would be, well, he clearly wants to take out Amelia because she's whatever. She's a threat to everything they want to do. But also, there could be two possible reasons I can think of why he would also want to take out Mao at the same time. One is because he's not being as devilish as he used to be. It might be a bit of a mutiny where he's like, well, I think we need to get back to where we were, but if we get back and the devil is like this, then well, then it's nothing's gonna be the same. And so instead, maybe if I kill him, then I can take over as the head of the demon army or whatever. And so that could be one possible thing, where it's just like he's trying to get rid of him just so that he doesn't have to deal with the fact that he's nice now. The other idea is, instead of necessarily getting rid of him, putting him in opportunities to show his demon side. Does that make sense? Like, in this situation, like having them be put in this danger, so that he can like take advantage of that opportunity and truly show how evil he is. And so he's trying to get that devil side out of Mao without Mao knowing that it's him doing that. But I'm less confident in that theory as I watched more of the episode, but I did want to get all of the thoughts out there. So we got some Emmy backstory, which was nice because I quite liked her backstory. You know, relatively standard hero type backstory, but a little bit sadder, like a little bit sadder and a little bit darker. So yeah, her father raising her, saying that they'll be fine and protecting her, and then at some point saying, the reason I was protecting you is because, like, I was protecting you this much is because you are the daughter of me and an angel, and you're the only one who can defeat Satan and his army. And then she left, and then their village was burned down. Now, we didn't see their village get burned down. We saw the remains of it having been burned down, and it was claimed that it was done by Lucifer. Now, the question is, was it done by Lucifer, or was it someone else? Like, was it, you know, the priests for some reason or another? And the other question is, if it was Lucifer, was that on Mao's orders? Was that like something that Satan wanted to do? Because we don't really know how evil Satan was. We're mostly working on like hearsay, you know? So it's kind of tough. Lucifer, we got a glimpse of at the end, and he seemed like a, you know, relatively interesting character. I knew from the setup at the start that we'd be meeting him soon, because yeah, it was clearly a setup for like, this character is gonna come and throw a wrench in the works, and here he is to throw a wrench in the works. And he was speaking pretty evilly. It sounded like he was doing his own like little evil monologues, and he had the wings and stuff, and he did seem to destroy an area. So yeah, he seems like he's properly evil. Maybe the most evil out of all, like the devil general type things, you know? So now here's the thing. When it comes to lore stuff, this is the stuff that my brain sometimes can't take it all in. So please forgive me if I'm getting this completely wrong, but it seemed like the implication, and you don't have to, this doesn't need to be something that's answered to me, like you don't need to answer this to me, but just understand that these are the questions that I'm having, and if I'm completely misunderstanding something, like from the ground up, feel free to correct me. But it seems like Chi, there was an implication there that her emotions were in some way affecting things around her, as in she may have been the cause of the earthquakes, which, like, I'm not sure if it's just like she specifically is the cause, or it's just like emotions in general. But like, if we think about it, it kind of lines up. She, like, the earthquakes happen around her because she had said before, like, didn't you feel that earthquake? And then he was like, no, I didn't feel any earthquake. And she was like, oh, my house got hit with this earthquake. And then when they were in the shopping mall and the huge quake was at its worst, she was screaming. She was angry, really angry at Emmy. And so she was screaming at Emmy, and that's when it all went down. And then just at the end, there was a little bit of an earthquake when she saw Emmy and Mao together, and she ran away crying, and there was just like a little bit of a rumble. So Emmy is in some way affecting things around her with her emotions, because also Mao said something like, because Chi's dad is a cop and he met the cop on his first day there, he said it was something to do with his magic, like I guess the latent magic that he used on him somehow transferred to Chi. And I wasn't sure if that was just like a theory that he came up with, or that was his realization, you know? Like, that is that an accurate assessment of the situation, or was that just him going like, oh, that explains it, la la la, it's done? But the actual explanation is she has some sort of magical connection for one reason or another that we don't know about. I don't know. I have no idea. Or is the fact that her emotions are affecting what around her because of the latent magic that was used on the first day against her father? Yeah, I really don't know. But regardless, good episode. I liked it. I like the fact that there's little bits of lore. I like the story is surprisingly interesting for what I thought was just going to be mostly a slice of life show. And she is one of my favorite characters in anime right now that I'm watching. So I'm very, very happy to be watching this show. But thank you for watching this video. Please, I know it doesn't sound like it will help out much, but it really helps me out if you like the video. Comment down below and subscribe to the channel. These are 3 things that you can do that absolutely help me out. You can comment down below about if you liked the episode, the reaction, if you have suggestions for the channel, stuff like that, and subscribe to the channel just so that you get updates on when the next videos are coming out. I'm doing Devil is a Part-Time and Ranking of Kings on all the days that I'm not doing seasonal shows. So yeah, just keep your eye out for that, and I'll be going back and forth. I'm getting to the end of Ranking of Kings, and then I'll probably be starting a new show, so stay tuned for that as well, and give your suggestions in the comments below. But thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.